It's December 1968. A German cargo ship called the Keseberg A vanished while sailing across the Mediterranean. Officially, it was transporting chemicals from Antwerp to Italy. Unofficially, it was carrying something far more dangerous that would change the balance of power in the Middle East forever.
Does Israel have nuclear weapons?
I don't know. I've never been invited to Dimona or wherever they stockpile them.
Does Israel have nuclear weapons? And he said, you know I can't tell you that.
It's the 1960s, and Israel's ambition to develop nuclear weapons were well underway. But there was one major problem: uranium. Israel needed large quantities of uranium to fuel its reactors, and they couldn't openly purchase it on the international market without raising questions. That's where Mossad, Israel's secret intelligence agency, came in. Their mission? Secure uranium without anyone knowing it. Their target is Union Minier, a Belgian mining company that extracted uranium from the Sinkolobe mine in Congo. Mossad's idea was to stage a fake chemical deal with Union Minier and smuggle the uranium to Israel. Now they need a plan. Mossad recruited a German middleman named Hans Brandt, a former Nazi SS officer turned shady arms dealer, the perfect guy for the perfect job. Brandt was set up as the buyer representing a fake German chemical company purchasing chemicals for industrial use. Of course, these chemicals were uranium ore. The ship they chose, Keseberg A German-owned freighter with a history in smuggling. The plan is that the ship will load uranium in Belgium and sail it down to Genoa, Italy. That was the official route on paper, but the real plan was something else. So on December 6, 1968, Mossad agents in Belgium finalized the deal with Union Minier. 200 tons of uranium oxide were packed into 560 barrels, waiting to be shipped out. The ship arrived in Antwerp to pick up its cargo. The loading process went smoothly. No one at the port suspected anything unusual. Mossad's cover was airtight, documents were in order, and the ship's crew had no idea what was actually happening. On the night of December 7, 1968, the Keseberg A quietly left the port of Antwerp. But as soon as the ship entered international waters, things started to get messy. The ship's radio signals went dark. There was no contact with port authorities, nothing. The Keseberg A was officially off the radar, sailing secretly in the dark ocean. As the ship neared the Mediterranean, Mossad arranged an Israeli vessel to meet it at a hidden location, somewhere in the eastern Mediterranean, close to Israel's coast. Under the cover of darkness, the two ships met at sea. Barrels of uranium oxide were transferred from Keseberg A to the Israeli ship. By morning, the ship was empty. The uranium is now safely in Israeli hands, heading straight to Dimona, the heart of Israel's nuclear program. A week after its disappearance, the Keseberg A reappeared in a Turkish port. The captain filed a report stating that the ship had encountered some mechanical problems, but no explanation was given for the missing cargo. The uranium had simply disappeared. Mossad's operation had been so well executed that even the crew didn't fully understand what had gone down. In the following weeks, European authorities launched an investigation. The 200 tons of uranium was too big to ignore. Israeli officials denied any involvement, but the intelligence agencies in the US and Europe began piecing together the story. They knew Israel had been working on a nuclear program for years.
A yes-no question for you. Does Israel have nuclear capabilities and nuclear weapons? Yes or no?
We've always said that we won't be the first to introduce it, so we haven't introduced it.
But that's not an answer to the question. Do you have them or do you not?
Of any country. It's as good an answer as you're going to get. But I'll tell you one thing, Chris, and I think it's important. You know, Iran signed NPT. Iran signed all sorts of commitments. Iran said that they don't have this nuclear weapons program, and Iran calls daily for the annihilation of my country.
Absolutely.
We don't do that.
We understand that there is an existential threat from Iran and others. We understand that Iran is known for lying. on this issue. That's one of the big motivating factors for the deal in 2015, as it was explained to us. But what I'm saying is, if disclosure matters so much, what message does it send when you won't confirm something that is widely believed by the entire international community? How does that inspire the spirit of disclosure?
I said that it's not the spirit of disclosure, it's commitment, specific written commitment by Iran as part of the deal to disclose what it has. Iran undertook that specific commitment.
I understand, but you know what their
the
take on it is that you won't
That's
even
my point.
confirm that you have nuclear weapons when the world already believes that you do. Why? Why keep that quiet?
This operation allowed Israel to continue building its nuclear arsenal, a program that remains shrouded in secrecy to this day. In the end, Operation Plumbat wasn't just about stealing uranium, it was about securing the future of a nation by any means necessary. To this day, Israel has not confirmed it has nuclear weapons, but anyone with a little common sense can recognize the truth.
Does Iran have nuclear weapons, or does Israel have nuclear weapons?
So only one state in the region has nuclear weapons, that's Israel. It doesn't talk about it, but it's widely assumed to have scores of nuclear warheads, and it has since the 1960s.
Does Israel have nuclear weapons? Because there's U.S. law that says that there should be a funding cutoff under the Arms Export Control Act and the Glenn-Symington Amendments that says that there shouldn't be aid to nuclear proliferators, and Israel is a damn sure nuclear proliferator. But last time I asked, you folks won't even acknowledge the existence of Israel's massive nuclear arsenal.
Yeah, I still don't have a comment for you on that.
But U.S. law is applied systematically, but you won't even acknowledge
Of course, U.S. law is applied systematically.
But you won't even acknowledge the empirical reality of a nuclear weapons arsenal.
I don't have anything for you on that.
All right.